Okay, I decided to cover some Christmas songs that you guys probably don't know the real meaning of, and I thought I'd go ahead and cover them with you tonight. I know a lot of you people know that Jingle Bells was actually a Thanksgiving song and not a Christmas song, but here's some other ones that you don't know a whole lot about. I covered this one a few years ago. It was called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it was actually a marketing strategy for a department store known as Montgomery Ward's, and it was sung by Gene Autry. Well, after the success of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a year later, two guys got together. Their names were Walter Rollins and Steve Nelson. They created Frosty the Snowman. And so who did they hire to sing that song? The same guy that had sung Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer a year earlier, Gene Autry. I thought, well, he was so successful with singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that, wait, why not hire him once again to sing Frosty the Snowman? And they did. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Old Christmas Tree. Well, the original title was O Tannenbaum. Okay? And it was originally composed in 1819 by Joachim August Zarmark. And this is a German song. It only had one lyric originally. Oops. And the lyric was about that we had these lovers, and this one guy, the guy, he was saying how faithful he was, and he was as faithful as a fir tree, which that's what a Tannenbaum is a fir tree in German. Okay? And what he was saying was that his lady was not as faithful as he was. That's the real meaning of the song. Now later on, Ernst Anschutz in 1824, he wrote the second and third verse of Old Tannenbaum, which turned into Old Christmas Tree. And that's how you get the song today. But originally, it was about a dissed lover. Here's this guy, he finds out his lady has not been faithful, and he starts singing the song saying, hey, I've been more faithful than you are, and I'm as faithful as a fir tree. Therefore. Okay, now Winter Wonderland. That was composed by a Dick Smith, and at the time he was in Honesdale, Pennsylvania, and he was in a hospital at the time getting treated for tuberculosis, and he looked out his window to Central Park, and he wrote the lyrics based on what he saw out his window. And that's where you get Winter Wonderland. Okay, now, a lot of you people sing Deck the Halls, but that's the modern version of Deck the Halls. Yes, Deck the Halls had original lyrics. It was originally a New Year's song, not a Christmas song. It was a New Year's get drunk song. Okay? And they talked about things like mead cups. And these mead cups were used to drink alcohol. Okay? And to trowel in a song, as it was described in the original lyrics, was to sing with a full voice. So these people were very loud, drunken, singing people on New Year's Eve. And that's where you get Deck the Halls. It was probably the hallways to a tavern. There you go. So now you know where Deck the Halls came from, you know where Winter Wonderland came from, you know where O Tannenbaum came from, and you know where Frosty and Rudolph came from. My, haven't we gotten an education tonight. Alright, I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.